Hello, Niger Grammar fans. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Today I want to discuss part 3 of moving to Canada. And we're going to talk about the easiest and quickest way to move to Canada. The easiest and quickest way to move to Canada is through school. If you gain admission to a school here and you come here, you discover that it's different from what you hear outside. So it's actually easy to move to Canada through school. How do you do it? First, you have to go online to apply to the school of your choice. It's as easy as that. Go online, search schools, and then decide on which one you would like to attend. Start the application online. You are supposed to pay application fees anyway. I think it ranges from 100 CAD to 200 CAD, depending on the school. Apply, start your transcript process, because you have to send your transcript to the school. Your former school will have to send your transcript to the school you want to attend. So you start that process. Sometimes you are asked for references too from your previous school. So you also discuss with those people who are supposed to send the references to send. So once you do this, you just wait for admission. And most people that have seen, that have gone through this process that I know actually gained admission. So it's as easy as that. You don't really need to look for somebody to do it for you. Most of the things here are straightforward. So everything is online. So you don't need somebody to do it for you. You can do it yourself. And you can gain admission. So it's easy to get admission here. It's very easy. So many people that I know came in last year. Some of people gained admission now, and they will be coming in August. So it's easy. Well, the other thing you have to think about is the fees. Yeah, fees. For applicants from Nigeria before now, it was really not easy because of the weakness of our Naira. But thank God things are getting better. The Naira is gaining strength, and we pray that it continues to gain strength. So as long as the Naira is not as weak as it had been, there is hope. Yeah, because some schools are affordable. So that's one of the things you have to think about when you are applying to a school here. Look for affordable schools. Not just affordable schools, look for schools in affordable cities. Some cities can be quite expensive, especially accommodation. Can be very expensive. So check these ones out. These schools that are affordable, schools that are in affordable provinces. Like I often people complain, Toronto, Vancouver, yeah, these cities are expensive. But back home, most of us, in fact, those are the cities we knew about before now. Toronto, Vancouver, and all that. So, but they are very expensive. So other schools are also good. Schools in less expensive provinces. For fees, some schools charge. I've seen schools that charge about 10,000 CAD per year, as low as that. Some others charge 20,000 CAD per year. Some charge 20-something. So it depends on the school, and it also depends on the program. So you are good to go if you really want to move to Canada. Age is actually not a barrier when it comes to school. You can go to school at any age. You can come in at any age as long as you are coming to school. So once you have the funds, so I think that's what really matters. And once you're already in, with time you can, process your papers. And before you know it, you are a permanent resident. So, and the fees, most schools you pay on yearly basis. So if you can afford the first year, you come in. While you are there, you try and see how you can get the second year if you are coming in for a 2-year program. Before now, diploma students, their spouses could get work permit, so that if you're undergoing a diploma course, your spouse can be working while you are schooling. Now, even while you are schooling, you are still entitled to a 20-hour a week job. You can work for 20 hours a week as a student. So, and your wife, your husband could work at least for the required 40 hours a week to maintain the family. But for the diploma programs, this has changed since 2024. Spouses of diploma students are no longer eligible for work permit. So, but for the single people, if you are single and you are coming in, I don't think it affects you in any way. You can still come in as long as you have your fees. Then there is the other aspect, which is the proof of fund. Even for the express entry process, there is also what we call proof of funds. You should be able to show that you have what the money that will take care of you before you settle down or before you get a job. So that's this proof of fund. Yeah, for students before now, it was $10,000. That's 10,000 CAD. It has also been increased from 10,000 CAD to 20,000 CAD. So, well, that is it. But for that proof of funds, you can always come in. Yeah, come in. And the truth is, with the proof of fund, if you are prudent enough, you may not really spend that money or much of the money, because if you are prudent and you are lucky to get a job as soon as you come in, you can always manage what you manage without the proof of fund. So that is it. So, and you are advised not to borrow proof of fund. It's not, I wouldn't say it's even illegal to borrow proof of fund. Okay, but everything when anybody they do na sense be everything. If they tell you say no borrow proof of fund, you no borrow. And when you come inside finish, you know say that money, if you no touch am, you fit still return it to your papa or your mama, because your papa or your mama or your sister or your brother, they fit give you a proof of fund. The only thing say they go write say that they give you, now they won't sponsor you. So now so they did one. Even for the express entry self, now so they did one. Your parents go write say now they sponsor you. So if they write say now they sponsor you and they give you the money, you put your account. You know, so when you reach here, you fit still return it to your parents. Yeah. So with you at the talk, you're not supposed to understand. Say your parents now give you. You go to tell them, say, who go come say borrow, you know borrow. So now so it be. Now sense they use for everything. So most people when come in, especially through express entry, when they come in, they're lucky, they just get work. They find one small accommodation, they manage themselves. That money, they know they touch them. So that if you not touch them, you fit still return them to your parents, or your sister, or your brother, or your uncle. So that's so they do them. So even as a student too, if you know as you come in, say now manage, you take come in, you pay your school fees, that proof of fund, supposed to keep her for one place there, no touch am, because say easy for home too. So that is just it. It's easy to gain admission. That other the work permit issue, if you are coming in for a master's program or a doctorate program, your spouse is eligible for the work permit. Your spouse will be given work permit, which means your spouse can work fully while you also work for 20 hours a week. So with that, you are able to manage. So if you are thinking of coming to Canada and you know that express entry is no longer for you because of your age, and you have the funds to come to school here because you actually want to move here, I would advise you apply for a school here. Admission, it's very easy once you have the required qualifications. Yeah, it's very, very easy. You don't need to go through an agent. So I'm always not happy when I hear people say, hey, I paid how many million to one agent, and the agent, why do you have to do that? Because anybody that is able to come to school here, I believe the person must have gone through secondary school. So you should be able to fill your form. You should be able to do everything yourself, So I'm saying this because I'm actually talking from experience. I have friends' children, my own children, my husband, people that are close to me that have come in through school, through express entry. And that is why I decided to be doing this, so that to let people know that it's doable. You don't need to bribe anybody. You don't need it. You can do it yourself. And I can assure you, you will gain admission as long as you have the funds, So that's what I have to say today. Well, I didn't schedule this live broadcast because as a grandmother, it's not easy when you are taking care of children, to fix time for certain things, because sometimes when they are awake, there's so much noise around, and it's actually not easy. But I hope to do that next time when I'm sure of the time that I'll be out here to talk with you. Thank you so much. Take care. And keep asking questions. I'm always available. Ask all your questions. I'll be ready to answer them. Thank you.